Hello, friend. This is Ryan Hicks of TalksProfit.com, and today I want to talk to you about how to live a life of fulfillment. Now, this is not going to be what most people tell you out there. They tell you, oh, go take more vacations or have work-life balance, or all these things that sound good, but there's a reason why the world promotes that. What I'm going to talk to you about is how you need to work smarter and harder. And I wrote a book about this named the same thing, Work Smarter and Harder, the subtitle of that being The Ennobling Power of Work. But here's why this is so important. Right now it's very late at night. I've worked all day long, and because I do intermittent fasting, I haven't even eaten anything yet. And I'm recording this video. Now you may ask why. I don't have to. I have videos ready to launch, and I don't have to record this video now, but I want to because I have a goal, and I've set certain goals that I want to accomplish each day, and so I get those things done. This is something I wish I would have learned a lot earlier in life, and it is the feeling of completion and achievement of going to bed tired, but not tired like most of the world goes to bed. Listen, the world goes to bed, they're tired, no question. They have no energy. But it's different than the tired that comes from a long day of accomplishment and achievement and working smarter and harder. What a worldling does is they go to bed after they worked their job they didn't really like. They didn't do much really, but they did with the bare minimum so they wouldn't get fired. So maybe they'll get a bonus at the end of the year. And they came home and they played video games, or they watched videos, or they scrolled social media until they went to sleep. Their tiredness comes from that dopamine surge. They've been just frying their brain on all these interactions and social media and videos and this, but not from accomplishment. And that is a very different form of tired. It's a tired that stays with you. That's why so many people, you listen to them. They'll say things like, I need my coffee so I can function. You should not be in a place physically when you wake up in the morning, you can't function until you have caffeine and coffee in your system, because you just got through sleeping and resting. You should wake up energized and refreshed, and instead you're waking up tired. But that is because these people are waking up tired because they haven't went to bed after a long day. And yes, tired. That's why you go to sleep. But you accomplished a lot. You got another step closer to your goals. You did more of the things you wanted to do. You were more of a blessing. You added more value to the world. This is one of the reasons why I emphasize hard work so much. Not because I want you just slaving away, not because I want you to be a quote-unquote workaholic or any of this nonsense that people talk about, not because I don't want you to have work-life balance, although work-life balance is idiotic because there is no such thing as work-life balance. When you're at work, you can't be focused on your children or whatever. And when you're with your children, you shouldn't be focusing on your work, for example. All of this is your life. Work is your life. But when you're with your friends or family, you need to focus on them, not your work. That doesn't mean work is not important or that work is so far below spending time with your family, because so many people's idea of spending time with their family is just another form of wasted time, killing time. They're watching movies together or whatever. That's not really family time. It's not really spending time with somebody. You're not getting to know them better. You're not knowing more about them. You're not interacting with them. You're just sitting there vegging out, mindlessly watching what somebody else has created in the form of a movie or TV show or whatever it may be. I want to encourage you to start striving to work in such a way, accomplish the things you want to accomplish, so that when your head hits your pillow at night, go to sleep, you're legitimately tired. You're not just going to sleep because it's the thing to do or because it's that time of day. You're going to sleep because you're legitimately tired and you need to sleep, but you are going to be refreshed when you wake up because the things you did today put you another step closer to your goals. So you're going to wake up another step closer toward those things you want to accomplish in life. You may have even accomplished some of those things. You have a renewed vigor about you. Your energy is strengthened and renewed by the blessing of God because you're doing the thing you're meant to be doing. which is you are meant to be accomplishing things. You're not meant to be here and just exist and be lazy and not accomplish things and not be useful and not add any value to the world. Just be a taker and a consumer. You're not meant to be that person. Now, I don't care if you are that person right here and now. You can make a change. You can choose different. When God shows you that you have a choice between life and blessing or death and cursing, you can choose life and blessing. Now, understand that life and blessing have some temporal inconveniences, but they are nothing like the long-term and temporal problems that not being a person of accomplishment, not being a person of achievement, not being a person that puts in hard and smart work. Those people have all kinds of problems. They're not saved by their lack of effort. They're not coasting by and having a better life because they didn't do as much as they could have done. Their life is worse for it, not better. All the hours they spent binge watching TV shows or movies or playing video games, their life's not better for it. They don't feel better. They're not happier. And sometimes people can't understand that because they see, well, but I don't want to work all the time. Not telling you have to work all the time. You can do creative endeavors. You can spend time with your family. But you need to do these things in a productive manner. Like I mentioned, sitting down and watching movies with your kids, that might be what some people call family time. But is it really? Honestly, pray about that. Seek God's will on that. That's not family time, I'm telling you that much. But there are things you can be doing actively engaged and productive and useful. I've seen people bring their kids into their business, doing little things here and there. That's family time because you're teaching the kids skills. You're getting to interact with them. You're getting to show them why you do certain things, how you think. That's a great blessing for them as well. In life, it'll further their life better than 1,000 movies you guys sat there zoned out watching and didn't add any value to each other or to the world. It could be going and playing a sport with your kid and getting some exercise. It doesn't matter what it is, but you could be doing something useful in that family time. And when you're at your work, instead of focusing on, I got to take the kids to soccer practice and I got to do this and that, and all this stuff, you can be just zoned in and focused on your work and getting the most accomplished in life. Because when you actually go to sleep at night and you've had a day full of accomplishment, achievement, doesn't matter if it's big achievements or accomplishments in the world's eye, it doesn't matter. But you've done that. And you keep doing that, start making that a pattern of your life. Each and every day is that way. You will start to notice that you have more energy than you had before. You'll start to notice that you feel better. You start to notice that crushes and addictions like coffee and energy drinks and all this stuff, those fade away. You start having natural renewed energy by the grace of God because you're doing the things that God has created you to do. So my friend, I encourage you today, put in that effort. Make sure when you go to bed that you're legitimately tired because you're legitimately doing your all to give glory to God by your lifestyle that exhibits a true dedication and diligence to Him. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.